Hello everybody, in this lesson I will show you how to find the size of an angle using trigonometry and your calculator. Find the size of theta correct to 1 decimal place. So we will start with sin theta's ratio is opposite over hypotenuse, and then we substitute the values. The opposite's value is 8,2 over the hypotenuse value is 11,3. Now here's the steps. To work out an angle, we use the shift button. So we will start with shift, sin 8,2 divide by 11,3 close bracket equals, and then your answer theta is 46,5 degrees. Again, the question is find the size of theta correct to 1 decimal place. In this one, we will start with cos. Cos theta, cos's ratio is adjacent over hypotenuse. And we substitute the values. Cos theta, adjacent is 7,3 over 14,5. Now with our calculator. To work out an angle, we use the shift button. So therefore it's shift cos 7,3 divide by 14,5 close bracket equals, and then your answer theta is 59,8 degrees. Find the size of theta. In this one we will use tan. Tan theta, the ratio for tan is opposite over adjacent, and we substitute the values. The opposite's value is 10,6 over adjacent's value is 11,4. And then the steps. We're working out an angle, therefore shift tan 10,6 divide by 11,4 close bracket equals, and the answer theta is 43 degrees. Now the question says solve triangle DEF, answers to 1 decimal place. So what does solving a triangle mean? That means I want the size of all the sides and all the angles. Now what was given here is 2 sides. So let's start with that, and we can start by working out angle E, and we say tan E, you go to E and tan's ratio is opposite over adjacent, and then you substitute the values. Therefore tan E is 8 over 16, and then when you're working out the angle, your steps are shift tan 8 divided by 16 equals. Therefore, angle E's size is 26,6 degrees. And now that you know the size, you can also put it in on your sketch. Then we can work out angle D with angles of a triangle. So we can say angle D will be 180 degrees minus 90 degrees minus 26,6 degrees, and D is 63,4 degrees. You can add it in on your sketch. Now let's work out the length of DE, and I said sin D. Sin's ratio is opposite over hypotenuse. Therefore, we know the size of D now. It's 63,4 equals, and the opposite is 16 over DE. Now I'm going to show you a little trick that you can use in maths, and that is called tip and times. So when you've got this 63,4, sin 63,4, it's over an invisible 1. And then what you can do is you can swap those two around, and what you do on the left, you do on the right. So you can also swap them. So you can write it as 1 over sin 63,4 equals dE over 16. And now dE is on top, the numerator, and you can make it the subject of the formula. So let's multiply the 16 away. So what I do on the left-hand side, I do on the right-hand side. So I will also multiply that by 16. So the steps are 1 divide by sin 63,4 times 16 equals, and then the length of DE 17,9. Solve triangle KLM, answers to 1 decimal place. So solving the triangle, as I said, I'm looking for 3 sides and I'm looking for 3 angles. Let's start with angle L. Cos of L, the ratio is adjacent over hypotenuse, and I can substitute cos L is equal to the adjacent side, the length is 16 and the hypotenuse is 27. And now I can work out angle L, with my calculator. So the steps are shift cos 16 divide by 27, close bracket, equals. And the answer, angle L, is 53,7 degrees. So once you have the size, you can fill it in. We can work out angle K with angles of a triangle. Therefore, K is 180 degrees minus 90 degrees minus 53,7 degrees equals, and K's size is 36,3 degrees. And now I can work out the length of KM by saying tan K is opposite over adjacent. Therefore, tan 36,3 degrees is equal to 16 over Km. And it's Km that I want to calculate. So you put this tan 36,3 over invisible 1, and you can swap both. We call that times. So we swap them. And then I make Km the subject of the formula, so I multiply both sides by 16. So to work out Km, my steps are 1 divide tan 36,3 close bracket times 16 equals, and the length of Km 21,8. In the next video, I will teach you how to solve basic trig equations. Click on the video in the left-hand corner to take you straight to the next lesson.